road, of course a tweet should be. But what I wanted to kind of like close on is like, but we don't do that in our current culture. Like we actually look at tweets of somebody who was like there was that the Brewers had a closer like 2 years ago. He might still be on the team. I don't follow the Brewers that much, but he posted some real nasty shit when he was like 16. And I'm not going to lie, dude might be a racist. He might not be. I don't really know. His tweets were bad. And if you have those ideas when you're 16, who's to say that you won't have them when you're 21? But what I really want to say is that like it's a little bit understandable if we can't excuse people for crimes that they committed, because it feels like that's a character trait. That's how it feels like to us, you know, like it feels like, well, that person was able to make that decision. They have that capability inside of them, you know, but the fact that we carry this out even on a platform like Twitter, where we don't even allow a 15 or 16-year-old to make mistakes, you know, 10 years down the line. That's where it, to me, is just really like, come on, guys. Do you know how many stupid things you said when you were 16? You just didn't have Twitter, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I know we got to wrap up here because we've been going for a while, but just to capitalize on that point, you know how Facebook brings up your memories now, you know, quote unquote, of things you posted on this day 10, 15 years ago. There's been plenty of things that come up where it's like, you know, for me personally, where back in the day I'd say like, oh, this was gay, you know, because that's how people talked back then. And I'm not proud of that, but those things pop up. I'm like, yeah, that delete. Like I don't need that coming back up, because like I'm not proud of that, but there needs to be some form of understanding that when I was 13 years old, 15 years old, and
that was the nomenclature of the time.
That was just how people talked back then, and it's not good. I'm glad it's been corrected, but you know, I wasn't any different from anyone of that time saying like, oh, this movie was gay. Like, of course now I know that's wrong, but like, don't hate on me now because I now know that saying that is not okay. But back in the day, I didn't know that. Like, that was just how people talked.
Absolutely. I think the point, I'm glad that we got into this like really nice heady talk at the end of our you know, like goofy and fun like beginning of the episode, even though it was like maybe not that great. Hopefully the listeners still here listening to us, but I think you just wrapped it up like so well in the idea that what we really lose sight of as time goes on is of how things were before. And we should just be proud that we're here now and that we've corrected those mistakes in the past, rather than like, we should just be happy that we've made all this progress and we've decided and learned that it's not okay to say, oh, that movie's gay. Like, of course that's going to hurt a lot of people. Like if you're saying that, like, if by using the term, we all know why it's bad. I don't need to go into that whole thing. But like, so we've grown, and to simply sit here and continually bring up people's past, continually use people's past to drive argument, while we also are in a time where people are talking about we need to unite our country, we need to come together. It's like, so can we all please just think about where we are rather than where we used to be?
I am a better person and a more informed person 10, 12 years later than I was when I was a fucking teenager. So like, people learn as they get older.
Let's all just cut each other some fucking slack, you know, like not too much. Again, we're not talking about assault. We're not talking about murder. We're not talking about rape here. Just talking about like, we all live and learn. We all grow. We all get better. And the people who don't, lock them the fuck up. And it's as simple as that, like it really
Good
is.
enough. Good. That's a great way to end it. So, yeah, we're out of time here. So this has been the Loose Stool with Matt Nic. Thank you so much for listening. I've been Matt. He's been Nick. I see
the whole time.
Thank you.
I was drinking. I was drinking, right? I didn't know how quick. You were talking faster than you normally do. You're like kind of running through it. I like, you normally go, I'm Matt, he's been Nick, and I thought I had time, but then it was like, oh, I got to take a gulp real quick here before so I can say the whole time.
I feel very obligated to leave that window for your line because I stole it a couple weeks ago.
Well, no, I know. So, I'm really grateful that you did. It's just you were talking faster. I thought I had the timing down where I could get a good swig, feel good about myself. Just like take a nice, like, yeah, we finished the episode. I'm taking a big swig of beer. And then like my line came up like, fuck, that happened too quickly.
Well, if you'd like to follow us on social media, that is at Loose Stool Pod on Twitter. If you'd like to buy us our next beer, we would be ever so grateful. That is the Loose Stool Podcast on patreon.com. And hey, we'd love to hear from you. Send us an email at loosestoolpodcast@gmail.com.
Did we tell them to like and subscribe yet?
Yes, of course, like and subscribe because we don't always release on the same day every week, so the best way
Although we've been more timely ever since we said we don't.
Yeah, but still. Make sure you follow us on whatever platform you're listening to because that is the best way to know when a new episode comes out.
And it's how we're going to get that sweet contract to get on Sirius XM. Like, the more followers we have, we'll be on the radio sooner.
Help us out, goddammit. We need those followers.
We're doing this for free. For nobody.
We're doing this for free, for fun, for nobody. But
actually, you know what? I like that.
What?
I like that. That's what. Like, I like that we're doing this for free, for fun, for nobody. Because we're still doing it and it don't fucking matter.
It'll be here. It's always going to be.
I like recording this show every week. I'm pretty sure you like recording this show every week. Listen if you want. And if you don't, fuck yourself.
Yeah. That's a little aggressive, but fine. Fuck you for listening or not.
No, but, no. I didn't say fuck you to the listener. I said listen if you want, and if you don't, they're not going to listen anyway. So fuck you. You know? Yeah. I didn't say anything wrong there. I didn't say anything wrong there.
Yeah. Sorry.
Knock it off, juice!
How many of you folks out there like tequila? Anyway, drink yourself to sleep. Have a good night. Y'all take care. We'll see you next time. Ah, woo.